Motor oil, hairspray, and cardboard are just some of the tricks I've seen online for capturing the perfect pancake stack. And in today's video, I'm gonna trial them out to see whether they're a no shit or a bullshit. Roll that intro. What is up, guys? Thank you for joining me here today at the Raw Factory. My name is Jacob, and for the first myth, we're going to be looking at the cardboard trick. This is where they insert a piece of card in between each pancake, allowing the pancake to look tall, upright, and fluffy. So let's see if this really works. Here I have a stack of pancakes with no modifications made to it, and it doesn't look that bad. Let's see if adding a piece of card in between each layer will make a difference. I grab a cardboard box, which I have laying around, and I cut them into rectangle pieces. I then insert them in between each layer of the pancakes. I've also seen them place a couple cardboard pieces behind the pancake to help tilt them forward. Let's take a shot and see the difference. No shit, this actually does make a difference. The separation is making them look a lot fluffier. I think it's safe to say that this myth gets the no shit of approval. Okay, so now that I have a good looking stack of pancakes, let's see if I can capture a good looking shot with real maple syrup. I've kept the cardboard pieces in between each of the pancakes because, it looks good. Maple syrup gets poured into the glass vessel, ready to go. I have David helping me here, and he positions his hand in frame. At my command, he pours the maple syrup. And this is the final outcome. Hey, this looks good. However, the maple syrup doesn't appear thick and definitely gets absorbed really quickly. Which is where my next experiment comes in. The engine oil myth. I have to be honest, this one doesn't sit really well with me, but hey, I'm sure you're just as curious as I am. So why motor oil? Well, it states online that the pancakes do not absorb the engine oil, and that the engine oil will not turn the pancakes into a soggy, mushy mess like maple syrup would. So let's see if this really works. I have some leftover 5-watt 40 full synthetic oil. I pour some into the glass vessel. Now my instant thought is that it's too light. It doesn't look like maple syrup. Well, I go ahead with it anyway because I want to see whether the pancakes actually absorb the oil or not. David positions his hand in frame and pours the oil. And here is the final outcome. No shit. The way it pours onto the pancakes is amazing. It appears thick, it doesn't absorb as quickly, and the oil just glides on the pancakes much more smoother than the maple syrup. So then I got thinking, what am I missing here? How are these food stylists making the engine oil look darker to appear like maple syrup? And then it came to me. Maybe the motor oil was a different grade. And if that was the case, what grade are we talking? I did some digging around on YouTube, and what I gathered was I need to use some sort of 15-watt 40 diesel engine oil. Now, depending on the grade, depends on the color. So I decided to go to the shops and purchase one of these grades to trial. After speaking with one of the gentlemen there, we decided to go with the 15-watt 40 super diesel engine oil. And not just a small bottle, 10 liters of it. Definitely way more than what I need for this experiment. To compare the oils to the maple syrup, I have them laid out here in small bowls. As you can see, the new diesel oil is much closer to the maple syrup. Now that I have a decent looking engine oil that looks similar to the maple syrup, I think it's time for a side-by-side super slow-mo pour shot. Check it out. The maple syrup is to the left and the engine oil to the right. No shit, the engine oil looks amazing. It appears to be thicker and it actually holds a lot better. If you look at the maple syrup, you can see that it's being absorbed almost instantly, and it just doesn't cover the whole pancake as nicely. Safe to say that this myth gets the no shit of approval. So what if I don't want to use engine oil and I really want to use the real deal, being maple syrup? Well, as we found out earlier, maple syrup soaks into the pancakes and leaves a dark, nasty color. Well, not with my next trick. It states online that if you spray the pancakes on both sides with hairspray, that's right, hairspray, it'll stop the maple syrup from being absorbed into the pancakes. Or at least, it'll stop it from being absorbed as quickly, I'm assuming. Well, there's only one way to find out. I reset up the pancake stack with cardboard wedged in between each pancake. So for the pour shot, I have maple syrup poured into the glass vessel ready to be poured. David positions his hand in frame and pours the maple syrup. And here is the outcome. No shit! It actually looks amazing. The pancake looks better, the syrup looks great, and overall it just looks top quality. Safe to say that this myth gets the no shit of approval. Well, that is all for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this myth busting experiment. If you did, smash the like button, give it a flick, and I will see you all in the next one. Catches.